I'm trying to get situated here, so give me a moment. Which way rises if you see this in the morning, or if it's at a time zone or a place in a space that is you're rising. Mm, damn. I'm hearing that you are in a time zone, in a place, in a space that you are rising. So congratulations to you. I love that for you. I love a rising. Damn, I split the deck and it says truth. That's the truth, okay? You might be rising into something. I'm getting rich and royal, like, oh, your throat chakra activations might be rising. This girl looks mesmerizing. You might be rising into your mesmerizing, I'm hearing mesmerizing memories, miraculous miracles, the magic of you. Um, Also, you might be having like deja vu. Also, I get like you might be rising or getting into like, I don't know, like massages, giving massages, being massaged, massaging things on your body could be helpful to you right now. Like visions, you might be getting new visions or seeing visions. Rising to more of your truths or truths that you're sharing. I feel like she speaks, but she speaks very gentle. So maybe your voice is changing. When I see purple, I think of royalty. I also think of like Pisces and intuition. I'm a Pisces sun, so that could be of significance. Um, I think of like gentleness and like nurturing nourishments, things like that nourish you, that nourish your like things that nourish you. And there could be like heavy feminine energy that's in and around you that it has heavy significance right now. Like they are giving um like information and like also I see like couples, so like unions, okay? Um Also, I see like a masculine and a feminine that is like in a sweet, soft, deep surrender. They're not like together, but y'all speaking. Okay. So, like, maybe there's some people and things that you're like soulmates or spirit mates or unions, and y'all haven't like physically came together, but y'all speaking and building a lot. Okay. Um, Also, the integration of black and white. Hello, welcome everybody that came in. The integration of black and white. So you might be entering into, or been doing, or is about to start to do, like integrating your shadow and your light. And so I also got that you also might be honoring your shadow and your light. Okay, so like maybe before you wasn't honoring it. Me personally, I like to honor all aspects of me. I love my light and I love my dark, because they're both important and they're both needed. Not to mention, I really think that like sometimes when you have like, and I don't know if you have these, but like say for instance, I feel like the light, the dark are parts of you, right? And like you have a child inside of you, you have a doll inside of you. But like when your child or your darkness or your light feels like it's abandoned or it's like shunned or that it's not getting the love that maybe the counterparts is getting, it start to act out. And I don't know, like I've never been taught, and I won't even say I've never been taught. There was not a lot of teachers, places, and things that I went to or came to me that really had placed like significance on honoring my shadow or my darkness. Um, So that might be something you need to look to. And to look at that shit, it's a shadow. Okay, I gotta read this card. Can you see it? You probably can't see it because my camera is really. Somebody might be pregnant too. You might be birthing something. It's heavy, like feminine energy, like two women together. You might have two women that's like mothering you, nurturing you, teaching you. Y'all teaching each other. It's like two or three. And y'all building like an empire, a dynasty, a destiny, a legacy. Look at this though. Look how sexy that shadow is though. Do you see how sexy that is? I think that you could do like sacred shadow creation. Like for me, I do sacred shadow, passion, pleasure, and play. And honoring your shadow, I don't think is a bad thing, but that's crazy. But do you see the light? There's three lights here. And look at all this light around them. Like it's even in the dark. You are the light. I want you to see that this say shadow though, but it's still soft. Like it's very soft energy. So you might be in soft energy, coming into soft energy, calling in softer energy. Um, Hello, welcome everybody that's coming in. But I'm gonna read this card in a minute. But I want you to see. I was just actually talking about the shadow. So like a lot of the stuff that you probably speaking about is here and coming into existence, but you can't see it probably the greatest. But is this literally say shadow? Okay, and the card under it is desire, like fire and desire, like intense, passionate pleasure type things. Kundalini rising, just a lot of risings. Going back to what I said, but there's still a lot of light. Like they're light and dark. They're both needed. Okay, they're both. It's not to me. It's not a greater than, less than. They're both prominent. They're both important. But I'm gonna just read this one card because that's just a beautiful thing. Family could be of significance to you right now. You might be like around family, wanting family, reviewing family, changing your family dynamics. But heavily energy on family, defining what is family to you, what you want your family to consist of. You might also be finding out the things that annoy you. Okay. So this deck that I'm using is called the Awakened Soul. So you might be awakening to different things in your soul. I think a lot of different people are getting like soul retrieval, souls activation, soul deaths. But a lot of people are activating things in their soul right now. The ones that is going deep, deep into it. So you might be on your soul's purpose or soul's passion. I'm hearing soul's pleasure and play. So you might need to get some pleasure and play in. But I'm gonna read this card. Um, the symbol is the mask. Oh, so maybe so the girl, I didn't even see that. Okay, so you might be seeing things also, like as you get in, dive deep into it, you might be seeing things because there is like to this is look like a masculine to me, but I didn't even see her hair, the red hair, and I'm hearing like you passionately, activating your passion. But she has a mask on, okay? I thought it was a guy. Okay, so like, so it's giving masculine and feminine energy. I think a healthy balance and integration. Okay, if that's not what it is, I would tell you to think on that, speak on that, give energy to that. If that's what you want it to be. So keywords: ego, subconscious, denial, suppression, hidden gems. So you also might be like in your ego, having conversations with your ego, learning about your ego, activating your ego, having an ego deaths, heavily ego related things, reviewing it. I don't know. And I don't want to say I know, I'm not diving deep into that. Our awakened soul stands in front of the mirror that is adorned with the phases of the moon, the controlling heavenly body of our inner waters. Ooh, okay, you might be tapping into your inner waters. I like that. I hope that you are tapping into your inner waters and having like a very beautiful experience with that. She is hiding under a full cape and mask. She could be anyone. She is embracing the hidden nature of our shadow side, allowing what is underneath to come forth. Okay. So you might be, letting your shadow come out, like come out, play, show yourself, be you, baby. I hope that's what you're saying. Okay. If not, do it. Like, do it and have the experience. It could be beautiful. Okay? She holds a candle to give her the ability to shine light on the darker of the places and also in the corners of her mind and her soul that are often suppressed. So you might be like, exploring and um, going through this whole evolution of things that you normally suppressed or that's been suppressed that you maybe don't want to suppress anymore. Only coming up in dreams and whispers. Ooh, this is good. Ooh, dreams and whispers. Light can also create shadows, which reminds her that the work of self integration never ends. Okay, so it's a never ending integration. She knows that she has the power to incorporate her shadow side by embracing it. Okay, embrace your shadow. Ooh, I'm trying to tell you, there was many a times that I did not want to sit with my shadow. I did not want to embrace my shadow. I did not honor and respect my shadow. Um, I'm grateful that I came out of that and that I'm at a better place and space with my shadow because it's truly a beautiful relationship for me now. The spiritual work will be a theme throughout the lifetime. The hard times in life, the dark night of the soul, and the dark night of the soul. I think you have them multiple times in life, especially depending on the person and what you came or what you desire. The dark night of the soul is intense, okay? Very intense. I think one time I felt like I was going through a dark night of the soul and awakening at the same damn time. I don't even know how like to even think that I was gonna make it out. I don't even know if I got to that point. But baby, at first I probably was like, "Oh no, this is about to be it." Of grief and loss have all had times of great transformation and healing when she has learned much about herself and what is truly important. That's what I'm saying. You might be like, "What's important to you?" Okay. She knows the power of the shadow side and darkness. There's nothing to fear in darkness unless you're willing to really know thyself. You are being challenged to do some shadow work and look at the things that you hold fear around. So if there's anything that you're fearing right now, it's a good time to, probably sit with it, have some conversations with yourself about it or whatever. Even as a spiritual person, you are still a human. It's okay to have flaws and to have parts of yourself that are not perfect or integrated. And that's another thing. Like, it's okay to have flaws. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay that you're human. And you don't have to be so hard on yourself and others. Own your fears, name them, write about them, find out why they trigger you. When you find out what your ability to let these fears go increases, ignorance is fear's best friend. I never heard that one before, but ignorance is fear's best friend. This is a card of illuminating your subconsciousness. And that's what I'm saying with purple too. I think about like Pisces. When I think about Pisces, I think about like intuition, the subconscious, about feeling, about a lot of things that's not really like 3D spiritual, like logic base. Because Pisces is like Neptune and like in another realm, another world. Okay. I'm hearing a whole new world. You might be creating a whole new world. This is a card of illuminating your subconsciousness and all of the messages that are lying underneath. So you about to like peel off some layers and stuff. The hidden motivations, dark desires, and things long forgotten. And I'm hearing things longed for. So you might be diving into some things that you're longing for. You've been longing for it. Like dive into it with desire, with passion, with like however you want to do it. Working with lucid dreaming, past lives regressions, deep meditation, and soul retrieval. I was saying that like soul retrieval, like a lot of past life things might be coming up right now. It's really deep, okay? can aid you as you work through this. Shadow work is ultimately about knowing yourself. This is just showing parts of you that you probably didn't like, didn't accept, judged, all this stuff. And it's okay. Like you, if it's in you, if you don't like it, you have the power to change it and to change. Okay? Which is work that never ends. Asking a question is a good place to start. Denial of the hard stuff, hiding your pain, and not doing the work needed ignorance. Okay, these are aspects that of things like the shadow meaning. Okay, is like, just honor everything about you right now. Okay, honor the situation, accept it, figure out what you want to do for you. Okay, type shit. But you got this. Okay, if you take this information, take some of it, what you think you can take, apply it, and do whatever you need to do, a change will come. Okay, trust me, I've been there before. You might be mastering something right now. Okay, I got this Saint and Mystics deck. This deck I really like because I definitely love Saints and Mystics. They're some of my favorites. So I'm gonna get one card to see what Saint and Mystic want to come out and have a message. You might consider yourself a saint or a mystic, or want to be a saint and a mystic. But let's see what Saint and Mystic has a message for us. You might be mastering a part of you being a saint and a mystic. Ooh, that one felt good right there. I felt that one. I like that one type. That's sexy to me. You mastering being a saint and a mystic. That's like, I don't know. That shit is sexy. Okay. I love a person that loves something and really falls in love with it and want to learn it, want to study it, want to master it. So that might be you, or you might have some things like that, or some people and things around you that's giving that energy. It feels and looks really good. Okay, that shit make my mouth water. That's it. I love some people that's passionate about whatever they master, and especially if it's something good and it's sexy to me, because I'm a what do you call it? Like a sapiosexual. Okay, I'm a sapiosexual, and neurodivergent. So I don't know. My turn-ons be different, okay? My turn-ons be different. So you might have different turn-ons. I'm going to take this card because it came here on top. Oh my God. Heavy energy about birthing something, okay? Divine creation at the bottom of the deck. You might be creating something that's so pure, so magical, so divine, God-given to you. Saint Valentine, divine love, okay? There's one more card that I want to use, but look at him. Look at how sweet he is. I'm a lover girl. I'm a lover of love. I'm here to give love, show love, amplify love. But divine love, damn. Oh my God, I got to read this card. Do you see all that light though? We went from the shadow to the light. We went from the shadow of her, the masculine and feminine. So something is balancing too. I see this man, I think of Jesus. And the baby, whatever baby was in the manger, I don't know. But I am going to read this card, okay? Because it's very big. It's given. I want to read this one part to you since we were talking about light and darkness and I stopped on this page, okay? And you might need to say this or incorporate it in something. I'm going to say it slow. I surrender to your guidance. I surrender to your love. In oceans of darkness, I see the sun. Oh my God, that's so poetic. A poet could be of significance. Okay, I'm going to say it one more time. I surrender to your guidance. I surrender to your love. In oceans of darkness, I see the sun. Oh my God, this shit is so lit. Okay, divine creation, Saint Joseph. Okay, so that's Saint Joseph. Saint Joseph could be of significance. They say patron saint of feathers in the divine masculine. The feast day is March 19th. So Saint Joseph is a Pisces, Aries cusper. Of all the saints, Saint Joseph is arguably one of the most favorable, beloved, and honored. Okay, so you might be one of the most favored, beloved, and honored in some things. Okay. Joseph's exceptional and admirable qualities include his divine virtues of surrender, steadfastness, and his non-judgmental nature. Wow, this is deep. Christian scriptures place Joseph as the partner to the Blessed Virgin Mary and the father of Jesus. I love Mary, okay? And Mary to me, one of the Marys is Virgo, okay? Wow. He who helped raise and care for her, a loving father, a supportive partner, and a hard worker. Joseph is heralded as the icon of divine masculinity, both loving and strong in all forms. He was a skillful man of great inner knowledge and heart. So you might be getting more skills with your knowledge and your heart and your masculinity, or the masculinity energies around you might be bringing that in or coming and giving that to you. It says emotionally, St. Joseph teaches us to realize our life and our purpose, comforting you with knowledge of your own meaning in the world and the courage to grow and succeed. So like he comforts you, he activates you, he gives me very much support. Where there's a door shut, Joseph will build you a ladder to get through the open window. Very much support. Like he got you. Saint Joseph governs the heart, throat, and crown chakras to pull through healing energies to repair the aura and flush out negative blocks created from within. So he helps you probably get rid of your limited beliefs, your self-sabotage, all that muck, okay? You are guided to sit in silence and meditate on the energy of creative and divine masculine to help manifest energies in your life. So you might be learning how to use your divine masculine energies or need to connect with divine masculine energy. Saint Joseph leads with the empty mind, free of judgment and fear. So judgment and fear, you might want to review that, start releasing that and letting that go. It can bring in a lot of things for you. He teaches the way of love and acceptance, knowing well the luminous divine spirit that resides in every living being. He shares secret skills and creative solutions. So one of your superpowers might that you share sacred information. And like you have a way to create solutions that's not normal, okay? So like for me, I had to learn and accept that because like the way the model and most formulas are made is not the way that I probably will solve or figure it out for me. So I think everybody has a different way of learning. Like some people are more visual. Like I do better visually most times with learning than I do with just probably hearing. But that's not one of my strong senses. So your senses might be important. You might need to revisit your senses, amplify your senses, take some time and think about which senses are most prominent to you. Are you using them the way you need to? He shares secret and creative solutions to tricky situations, encouraging further learning and open the mind's door to successful mastery. So you're mastering you're mastering a lot of things. Give yourself some credit. The patron saint of fathers and family, he is appealed to by fathers, expectant mothers. So like somebody around you might be pregnant, you might be pregnant, and you might be birthing something. It might not just be a baby, okay? So be mindful of like what pregnancy is for you if you feel like you're birthing or you are or are pregnant. Is called upon by the employee for assistance with finding and securing employment. He can help soothe family life, men's risk. I talked about a family, so like there might be some family things that you want repaired. Continue to pray and work or do whatever, it's going to happen. Repair broken relationships. These relationships too that are broken, if you want to, like really be intentional on what you want from them. in close bonds. He is often called upon to assist those caring for dying, giving last rites for peaceful passing. His altars are served and adorned with breads, pastry, cooked fish, fava beans, hammers, nails, doorknobs, candles, and flowers. So hammers and nails has been significant. You might be building something. Candles and flowers, I'm getting like, make sure you give yourself flowers, receive flowers. If you got some candles, have some, light some up, have some time, honor yourself, honor your guides, get into the mood, okay? But listen, I'm not going to be here all day. I'm going to close with an angel message. I hope these messages was able to help you with something, okay? It has helped you to give you something that you can use, that you can share, that can change you and change your life. Because that's the only reason what I do my love course for, okay? I come to share my love. I'm here to share my world, okay? So Capricorn could be of significance. Leo could be of heavy significance. I have heavy, beautiful, abundant Leo energy. That's just, my Leo soulmates and spirit mates, baby. They just got me swole, okay? They got me swole. They got me at, hello. Beyonce, hello, okay? That's that crazy in love shit, okay? Benediction Gabriel. I don't know what Benediction Gabriel is, but something with your hands, something with your light in you and around you that's being amplified. You might need to connect with moon and stars. I don't know what the benediction is, but it sounds like something epic, okay? Planetary cycle, Sandalphon. I'm going to just see what benediction is. But yeah, you might be called to connect with stars and the moon. You might be heavily connected. I really am in love with the moon. I've been building a better relationship with the stars in my darkness lately, and dark, in my shadow. So you might be there. Take your time with it, okay? Get into it. Like, really honor it, Honor it the way that you want to honor it. Oh, Scorpios could be of significance. You might also have, if you're in this earthly realm, like this 3D, you might have been encountering earthly angels. I met like 2 earth angels. Last year I met like 3 or 4 earth angels, but you might be encountering earth angels more often. You might want to slow down, and I hope that if you want to slow down, that you truly slow down and take the time to do it the way that you want to do it. Forget, and don't really, I'm not going to say don't really care what they got to say, but a lot of them that is saying some things, please let that noise be silenced, okay? Gabrielle wishes to know that many blessings are sent from the angelic kingdom. Simply yield to this. Don't resist. Just let go. The joy and love you receive flows directly from source. Will surpass anything else you may experience. Okay, this is benediction. I didn't want to read the whole thing, but it's kind of short, so I'm going to just read it. The feelings are the virtues that will always be received in the holy instant of benediction. So you might need to look up benediction. Oh yeah, you might be actually encountering angels more, identifying with them, knowing who your angels are, okay? It says, the feelings are the virtues that will always be received in the holy instant of the benediction. The angel service is to be a loving conduit for divine. So like for me, I think I put adored Amour. Like the little picture is like a picture of Amour. It say Amour. That's like a tailor-made love thing to me, but I a lot of times identify as an angel, and I say I am adored, agape, amour, angel. So like you might be experiencing an earthly angel like me, or they're around and you've came in contact with them, you just probably don't know. But they're a conduit for the divine, lifting away and challenges you may experience. Fear makes us unaware of the angels, okay? So, like, if you're in with an angel talking to you, like, anything that makes you fearful, that's not of God, okay? That's not of your higher self. That's not of like love and light spirit. And you don't have to be of love and light spirit all the time, right? Surrender the grip of fear and your blessings will accrue. And like with angels, for me, like the higher angels or the loving angels, they're very supportive. They're very encouraging. They're very nurturing. They're very hopeful. They're very just activating. So think about the things that they activate in you, or what get activated in you when experiencing them, and or if you don't have them and you want them, what you want them to give to you to experience them, so that you know that they're with you, around, working with you, talking to you, doing whatever, how you communicate with them. So you might be learning that too. Say a prayer like Hail Mary, full of grace, as the song to the divine feminine, illuminating the nature of your holy connection with the holy ones. So you might be starting to connect with some of your soul and spirit family, but more so like your spirit family and holy ones on this earth and in other realms. So I'm going to find Sandolph for your planetary cycles. You're probably closing out some cycles and starting some new ones. Congratulations to you. Sandalphon, as the angel of the earth element, is completely interwoven with the swiftly flowing changes of earth planetary structure. You might be changing with earth right now. Many changes have been prophesied and many changes are now occurring. This card invites you to look at your own natural cycles and see that you are an organic being living on an organic planet. Okay, so maybe you might be going organic, getting more organic. I'm hearing mentally, spiritually, physically, just in more than one way. If you are currently enjoying a birthday or anniversary, I am. This is Spicy season. I celebrate the whole season, okay? See it as a crucial cycle marker in the life on earth, and ask what aspect of your authentic self are you allowing to emerge at this time. Ooh, that's so good. I love that. Sandalphon is asking you to reveal how awe-inspiring you are. Okay, so what do you want to inspire? I don't even want to say I want to. I'm here to inspire you to love, okay? To be loved, to give love, to figure out what is the love that you want to have, to receive, to call into this earth, okay? And how you can allow the angels to carry you to a new level of inner peace, letting your true self come forth. So you might be like a love being and a love bug. In a world like this, it could be hard to be in that often, especially like with other energies around you that like to probably try to make it something else or come against that. Staying true to you, okay? Stay true to you. You're needed. Letting your true self come forward, chant Ha to stabilize the earth element within you. This will help you to ground yourself as you move through this cycle change, and thence to easily incorporate many changes. Okay, so you might need to go outside, do some grounding, ground that whatever that all-inspiring thing that you are bringing here in and that you're about to amplify. See, I'm speaking to what it is, okay? That's another thing. You might just need to speak it and keep believing it and giving love to it, okay? Nurture it like it's a seed, because it is. And it's going to be planted, and it's going to flourish, and it's going to change the world just like you are. But I love you, and God loves you more. That was one of my love pours. I would encourage you to really, talk to your angels, find out who your angels are, connect with angels, learn about angels. I love angels a lot. Like I said, most of the time I identify as an angel in human form. But I love you and God loves you more. I hope you have an amazing life. Create it, live it, be it. Mwah.